Welcome back for episode 26.5 of the RADelaide Summit podcast. This week's episode we cover, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mums and dads, but in particular mum. Yes, mum, I am talking to you. Listener discretion is advised as we are rude, blah, blah, blah. We use foul language, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes sexually inappropriate, blah, blah. By sometimes I mean most of the time.
Me.
Anyways, back to the fun stuff. We finally raced an NCC winter crit. Woo! Frankie rides Chris Martin hard.
I wish.
The bike, you sick bastards. And more. Come along for the ride.
Ruby opens up. Heyman is back. It's time to do the business.
Anyway, are we ready?
Yep.
If you're new to the podcast and haven't listened before, each week we scour the Strava leaderboards, watching you do your efforts up Norton Summit and discuss them here on the podcast, whether you like it or not.
So we kind of stalk you.
Kind of. There's a chance we might shame you, but we promise not to name you personally, and the odds are high. We'll probably just end up shaming ourselves because we are not as fast as you. Look, at the end of the day, our goal is to encourage and celebrate everyone going up Adelaide's best hill climb, Norton Summit, and reaching their own goals. So with that, let us introduce ourselves. We are your Summiters, Alex.
Ahoy.
Frankie.
Hello.
And I am Josh. A big welcome to you guys for another episode this week.
Yes, welcome, guys. Well,
What are you doing with your eyes?
what do you mean? I'm tired, man. I'm still
Can't
trying to
look
keep
at you when you
myself-
don't have glasses on.
Oh my God, Alex. No, we cannot. No, cut. No, I need to redo that. Oh my God. Welcome, guys. Well, yes. So I have just come back from the hole that's better than the other hole, and that is why we couldn't get an episode out last week because we tried, didn't we?
We did. We tried very hard.
We tried so
And,
hard, but it was so trash.
So trash. Your internet in
More
bars.
The holes.
more bars.
More
Yeah.
bars. Yeah.
Just needs more bars of 4G.
Yeah, need more bars of fucking
Because
5G.
I think I was
Awful.
on 2G, man, and it was like, peak porn downloading time, so
Yeah.
I was just dropping
Also
in.
didn't help that Alex and I were in this palace with like 15-foot high ceilings. That sounded like an echo chamber as well. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
did
sorry
enjoy the
we
day
missed the
spa.
schedule, but yeah,
We're back. We're all in the same room.
all in the same room.
So with that, what's been happening on around the summit for this week, guys?
This week, it's actually a combined 2 weeks of
2
stuff.
weeks, yes.
That's true. Yes.
So last week, Monday, after the racing, did
Yep.
the old Norton down Monty Traditionale loop.
Yes, I love the Monty Loop.
And I've been riding the S-Works, my favourite.
That's
Yep.
It's not.
crazy.
Bit damp.
But you went up the summit first,
Up summit,
down Monty.
Down Monty.
Yep.
Yeah,
Classic.
Good descent. I've got the Zip Hookless 303s.
Sorry, what
Tubeless.
is hookless?
So
mean?
similar to a car tyre where the pressure of the air inside the wheel holds the tyre against the rims. There's no tube. Can only run tubeless.
So
Yeah.
hookless is tubeless?
So
Yes.
in a traditional rim,
There's
there's
a
a
little
little bit of
ledge
a,
like
a
this.
ledge,
Oh,
and the tyre
yes.
hooks in with another little ledge on the actual tyre.
Yeah.
But
A
these
hook.
new rims are just flat,
Flat.
and so it uses the pressure of the tyre to stick to the.
Okay.
Oh no, it sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, when I
'cause
put
you're
it on,
how
I
does
was
it
like,
not fall
this
off?
is not going to work.
So
Apparently it
theoretically,
does.
if you didn't have any air in it, it would just fall apart.
A few
Should,
podcasts
yeah.
ago, ye old Lewis was here
Oh, yes.
and he had a tube in there and it rolled off because he was using the wrong tyre tube.
So he was
cover
using
on.
not approved tyres on a hookless rim.
Mm-hmm.
So so with the Zips, they've got a list of approved tyre brands that you can use and models of tyre because they've got the special formation of the tyre.
Okay.
Science,
Anyway,
biatch.
science. So,
Anyway, sorry, continue. Just
yeah,
needed to be
I got a
schooled.
punch a few weeks ago, nail in the tyre. Tyre wasn't salvageable. Only thing that the bike shop had was 30mm Pirellis.
So you went back to 19s.
Nope, I got me some 30mm Pirellis.
What? This is CX territory.
And I bombed down Monty, wet roads, Captain Confidence. Like, it
Yeah.
was so much fun. Like,
And what pressure are you running on? Like 15 PSI?
funny you ask, actually, because 48 PSI.
Wow.
That's the recommended
Yep.
wet conditions, my body weight, tyre width and size, blah, 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 48 PSI.
40. That's so
I
low,
raced
isn't
the
it?
crits at 48 PSI.
Did it feel like you were riding on clouds?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You didn't need any suspension because it was just in.
Yeah.
Just fucking seat back, window down.
What pothole in the crit track?
Exactly.
Not me.
But yeah, no, obviously 2 weeks, double gym, echelon.
Look, you're looking good. Can I say that?
I just got back from a ride.
Yeah. No,
Jeez, watch
you're
out,
actually
Alana.
looking like
Josh is
your arms
after
have
him.
got some definition.
Are you saying I'm buff?
I wouldn't go that far.
He did. Well, you
Lean.
know what? It's
I'm gonna
funny.
say lean. You're looking in race condition.
Thank you.
I
thank you.
I walked in and I was like, wow, Alex.
Don't you look like shit?
I believe that version.
And I'm like, you're fucking late.
Like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But no, we will talk a little bit more about our winter crits
Yes.
from last
Yes.
weekend
Yeah,
shortly.
yeah,
But no, it's been really nice the last couple of weeks. Really consistent gym, bike,
Yeah.
echelon, lots of echelons actually.
Awesome. Yeah,
so-
bit wet the last
bit wet,
fortnight.
so-
So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, what have you been doing, Josh?
Look, I've been very productive this last fortnight. I've consistently not ridden my bike
Wow.
again.
It's okay.
Great.
I touched it the other day. Can we celebrate that?
Why did you touch it?
Just to move it in the laundry.
It's in the way.
But no, I have committed to riding. It is currently Saturday now, as we're
per
doing an
recording,
early
yeah.
pod. But I've committed to riding Sunday morning. Rain, hail, shine. So
Really?
if it's raining and hailing and
There's a
thunderstorms,
race on tomorrow.
not to the race tomorrow. So not that course anyway. But yeah, I am committing to getting
this
out
is
there on the
exciting.
bike. So look, this is first steps.
Next
so
week's pod, Josh will be like dishing out his tan lines for everyone to see.
I'll make sure those bad boys are crisp.
Oh my God.
But
On
yeah,
that,
look,
sorry to interrupt. I'm actually trying to relocate my tan
Wait,
lines
can I
because
see?
the kit is a little bit longer.
yeah, yep.
It is taking months, and I've got this
It is
bloody
peak winter.
Neapolitan thing going on.
It is peak winter, so I mean, give it one day in summer.
Yeah, Rico
Perfect.
Day.
Yeah.
She's like, "What are you doing here? Why is this all over the place?
Anyway, that's enough about me, Frankie.
Where the fuck have you been?"
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I've been
What
like
a whirlwind.
I know MoreBars is like heavily demanding of my time, body, soul, and all the other things that I own.
So just for the listeners, you were there last week.
I
We tried
was.
to pod, didn't work. You've come back for a whirlwind 24 hours in
Yes.
Adelaide, and
Yeah.
you're back
And
out
I'm
tomorrow.
going back tomorrow, which is why we couldn't
Yeah.
do the podcast.
Are you taking the trainer though with you this time, or
No,
not this week?
There's no point in me taking it for 4 days because I'm only there for 4
I mean,
days.
that's what a rookie amateur
Yeah.
says.
Do you know what?
If you're dedicated, you would take it.
If
every
this table
chance.
was smaller, she'd flip it right now.
Do you know? Alex has to do my tag and testing for work, and he gave me like
This is
two.
quite funny.
He gave me 2 extra tag and test things for my
Yeah.
ergo. That's because he thought I was taking it last week, and I
Oh.
didn't, and he absolutely lost his shit.
So you sold them on eBay.
Went out of my way to go there on a Friday for Frankie to go with her ergo.
no, but
and
I
then
was
she didn't
never
take it.
going with my ergo.
He
'cause
said,
that's
"I'm
gonna-
taking my ergo."
I will be at some point when I'm there for 6 weeks because I have to somehow manage to take my bike, the bike bag which I bought, which was fucking expensive by the way, my suitcase.
Protects your expensive bike. So
And it's the one where I don't have to dismantle everything. So
Yeah,
all I
'cause-
need to do is lower my.
taking
So
off
you're
the Cervelo
riding-
handlebars would be a nightmare.
I'm not taking my Cervelo. Can you imagine
And,
that in a coal mine?
yeah.
No.
So you're riding to the coal mine
Yeah, basically.
with your trainer on your back.
I mean, that would be an epic story.
No, thank
Yeah,
you.
we should do that. You should do that. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so
Done.
this bike bag, I have to take. I only take off the front wheel and back wheel.
Yep.
Lower the seat. Take my pedals off. That's it.
The
That
dream.
sounds like a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I know for me it's a bit
Pedals
overwhelming.
off. One,
Yeah.
$5 says Frankie knuckles herself on the chain rings.
I reckon not going to even be able to get the pedals off.
I reckon.
Won't
why are you taking
remember.
the pedals off?
Because I have to.
Who said?
Giles Hamburger and cross dresser.
He's on drugs.
Does he know you ride like a midget bike? That
Maybe.
could probably fit.
I don't know.
Although
Anyway.
all bikes are the same width, aren't they? Across.
Well, considering you don't have to take the bars off, the width is quite wide.
yeah.
No, but the way the bike bag's designed, it's like a little spaceship. Like it's got a big front and then a small back, like me.
Oh, that mirror is lying.
I think you've been at the RADelaide show too long. Those trick mirrors.
Anyway, so I'm taking that up when I'm there for 6 weeks, which will be around the beginning of September,
Okay.
which I'm not looking forward to.
Wait,
to be
when does
honest.
Super Series start?
October.
October the 2nd. So I'm
Oh.
actually still in MoreBars technically, but I've asked them, pretty please, can you fly me back for 2 days? That is why I'm taking up my bike so that I can still train while I'm doing my 12-hour shifts, 13 days on, 1 day off,
Wow.
repeatedly.
You better train like a
Beast.
mofo up there
I
to
know.
make that pay off.
13-hour days and then 2 hours on the ergo each night. They're the big days.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dying.
Can
so say
you
goodbyes.
just take your lunch break and go on the trainer?
No, because the
You're on
camp,
site.
Oh, you're on site.
the camp is like it's 6 minutes from the.
I'm sure the 1,000 blokes that are there would love to watch you train.
Oh, yeah, maybe, but that's not going to happen. Also, it's going to be set up in my room, like, you know, the little dongers that we have, and then
Yeah.
everyone can hear everything.
Donger.
So
Oh boy.
it's going to be, 6 p.m. rolls
Good
around,
fun.
and they're just going to hear in my room.
Yeah,
and they're going to be like, what the
at least
fuck?
the internet will be good because everyone will be just with their ear against the button. Oh my god! Speaking of training, what happened today?
Oh, man. Okay, so I feel a little bit dead, right? So I came back from MoreBars yesterday, and because I'd missed two trainer road sessions, I had a suggested workout of 2 hours yesterday. So I was like, okay, cool, which I did.
That.
Which was, I think there was a threshold one.
For 2 hours.
2 hour,
Ooh.
2 hour ergo session, right?
Really wanted you to catch back up.
Training
Yeah, I
coach
did. And
would
I
love
did,
that.
right? So then I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, the spice in my legs is quite high up in the spice level. But I still was just like, nah, come on, just get on the
I
trainer.
got this.
Yeah.
So it was an hour and a half session and I got to 50 minutes in and I started to feel a little bit lightheaded. And I was like, nah, push through.
Did
Not
you even
a
have
little
any water or
I
food
did. I had
before?
an apple next to me and I had a
Hang on a
sandwich
second, hang on a sec.
before.
That is
How
the-
many pro tour people have you seen belting along with an apple in their hand?
like
What's wrong with
Zero.
an apple? I was like,
the
this is natural.
acidity in your stomach while you ride?
This
I
is
reckon
like-
it'd wreck your guts.
You reckon? I
Yeah.
thought it was natural sugars. That's what my
I think
brain.
you need something more less acidic.
I think Alex is just killing himself.
He's bashing his head.
Well,
against the wall.
anyway, apple aside,
Okay, so note.
yes.
Don't eat a whole pizza before an ergo.
I didn't eat a whole pizza.
No, not this time.
Oh, okay.
Note, don't eat an apple during an ergo.
Like a banana's good because it's like a base.
Yeah.
You got to think. You're an engineer. I thought you were smart.
Why does engineering got to do with my apple?
I've seen
knowledge?
your email signature block. VCCMC engineer W. Yeah.
Fullysick.com.
Yeah.
No, anyway, so I started to feel lightheaded, and this was the start of my fourth 8-minute block of FTP at
So was it
95%.
95?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So super through.
Nice.
Yeah, this was super
Threshold,
threshold. And I felt like I was going to faint. All of a sudden, I looked down and there's just like little blood spots everywhere, and my nose like opened, and I had to stop immediately. I like
Wow.
ran to the toilet.
It looked like a murder scene.
I know. And I was like dropping blood behind me, and my dogs were like, ooh.
Is there a bird around?
So your extracurricular activities prior to getting on the ergo need to stop as well.
Why?
Well, I saw the mirror in the photo in the background with some funny white powder on it.
That was what? That's the kitchen. We're doing plastering. I'm not.
Well covered up.
I'm not plastering for fuck's sake. My parents are.
Old school doping, Frankie.
yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just not feeling that great because I didn't finish it and I felt bad. I got an hour in. I still had half an hour
It's
to go.
good. Don't.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
no.
Move along.
Yeah.
But I'm just a bit worried about how my body's going to react when I go to MoreBars and obviously work the long days, and I'm going to get really fatigued, and it's just
You know you can alter your sessions.
Yeah.
Instead of doing 2 hours,
You can bring them to
find
an
it to like
hour or
45 minutes because something is better than nothing.
that's true.
So
Well, I'm
if
glad
it says
something.
2 hours and you're like, dude, I've just
Alternate?
worked a 12-hour day, I'm not doing 2 hours, just drop it down to 45 minutes.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Just
Because
do
at least
something.
then you will maintain
Yeah,
rather than lose.
yeah.
I should take my own advice.
Oh dear.
All right. Well, a couple weeks ago now,
Yeah.
So last Sunday.
last Sunday, sorry, a week
Yes.
ago,
Yeah.
we were due for the winter crits.
We
Yes.
were.
We were excited for the long course.
We were, yes.
I was convinced it was going to get cancelled because it was
He
pissing
was
down.
just bucketing that
Yeah.
morning.
Well, actually,
Frankie was
I-
out on a buddy 17 course buddy
I
agustation
woke
breakfast.
up, right? And I was like, nah, it's going to get cancelled. And I couldn't be fucked anyway. So
I'm gonna have an apple.
My boyfriend and I, we went to day job and I had...
Sorry.
On a Sunday.
Yeah.
You went to your day job.
No, I went to it's a coffee shop.
Oh.
Anyway,
You didn't drink
Anyway,
coffee.
hey,
No,
hang
I had
about.
hot
We're not
chocolate.
plugging day job.
Anyway, sorry,
Screw
we're not
you,
plugging
day job. You
job.
didn't pay
Anyway.
for this.
No,
You
anyway,
went to a place.
I had like a freaking salted caramel donut, like a bacon lettuce tomato sandwich, and
BLT.
yeah, that one. And
Girl
orange
knows how to
juice
eat.
shit. And I was like, that's it, I accept my fate of being a fat ass. And then they're like, actually, guys, it's still on. And I was like, fuck.
Vomit that stuff up.
But we arrived,
Yeah.
and they cancelled the long track because there was water on the other end.
Yeah, I
of
saw
it, which
the.
wasn't a bad thing because there's one yellow line that comes across that back corner, and the
Yeah.
water was just sort of flowing over that.
That
I was
would have
like,
been really
Yeah.
slippery.
Yeah,
right?
would've been
Good call. I
shite,
saw
so-
that NCC footage on the Instagram, and yeah, it was water across. It would have been silly to do
But you
that.
reckon they would cancel the supercars if it was a wet track?
No.
No, that's
I mean,
right. Yeah,
yeah.
see, spastics.
Well, anyway, Alex, tell us, how did your race actually go? Because I
It-
watched a little bit of it. It was pretty good, right?
Good. You should have been in the bunch. It was like riding inside a pinball machine.
Oh my
What do you mean?
Like-
What was happening?
There was the amount of times people were hitting handlebars and skidding in the
no.
bunch because gaps, like there was openings, then there wasn't openings, and people
Yeah.
trying to make moves and
Was
stuff.
it just coming into that bottom corner?
Nope, it was everywhere.
Oh wow!
The
Okay.
worst one was we come up the main straight, round the corner onto the back straight, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden the bunch went from across the road to like everyone together.
Was there a headwind on the back straight, or?
No, it wasn't too bad. It was kind of everywhere.
So I don't get why the bunch was
was
being
just
like an
shocking.
accordion,
No,
because
it was-
usually when it strings out in Bs, you're strung out and chasing
Yeah.
and not accordioning like that.
it was messy.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I was like,
Why was
"Ooh."
that?
I
Do you
don't know.
know?
Well,
Or
it's
just
been
the mood?
quite a few weeks since we've been outside again.
Is there going to be another crit?
Yes, yes.
Ooh,
There's the
here we
Clip
go.
Championships September. You'll be away, unfortunately. But my race, coming into the last lap, I was like, well, I could really be a whole lot more aggressive here. And I just zoomed down the inside, and then I was like watching the bunch, and I was like, no, I don't need to do that today.
Not today. I want to live.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, no, but it was a good race. I have noticed a huge improvement in my VO2 stuff because I've been doing stacks of that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so like right across to the break was not going to toot my own horn, but super easy.
Oh,
Really?
awesome.
1 minute efforts were
Yeah.
just like bang, here I am. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Wow.
It's amazing how
Everyone-
much it's so good when
I
you get that
reckon
feeling and it
you-
pays off.
Yeah, you probably heard me yelling at the bunch on the way, telling them to work when I got in the break. Someone did. They were just like, fuck, here he comes.
This guy means business. I remember when we started racing crits back again, and we were in the same grade still.
When
and we
was
got,
this?
Oh.
1947?
Yeah, about that. And we got into a break, and Alex just turns to me and he's like, "It's working! It's finally working!"
Trying for weeks, weren't we?
Weeks.
And then finally everyone's like, oh, this is how we do it.
Oh my God.
Oh, and the rest is history.
Wow.
But Frankie, you raced as well.
I did. It was my first time racing in B grade because obviously
Women's
I got pushed
Bs?
up. Yeah, women's
Yep.
Bs.
What
Awesome.
bike did you ride?
I rode the new bike, the Cervelo, because it wasn't raining. And
You rode Chris Martin?
I did. I rode that shit
Oi.
into the sunset.
Well, you quite literally did,
I
didn't
literally
you?
did.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Cervelo. No wonder why I paid money for that bike, because I could hold my speed so well along that long straight. It's making the biggest difference. Like I feel like I could recover
That's good.
on the bike better than on my Merida, because on the Merida I felt like I was still fighting
Yeah.
to keep up with the speed that we ended up sitting at.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This is just like,
Change your life.
it's changing my life. And like when
Brilliant.
I was turning corners, I just had to like, you know, tense
Shift
my
one
left,
buttock and then went, whoop.
tense one ab slightly, and it just like,
Just don't get this bit.
Yeah.
I
The
get
abs.
the bike is fast, but I'm going to tense my ab and, I'm going around a corner. I'm going around a corner.
Just as a 90-degree turn.
I feel like one entity with the bike.
That's good.
Yeah.
You could probably agree with this, Josh, a little bit more because we've spent a whole lot more time on bikes. When your position is out, your brain goes into like, I really don't like the way that feels. And then all of a sudden you feel like you've got zero power
Yep.
and you feel like you're 10 weeks behind your fitness level. And then you're just like, well, that's it, I'm out.
Yeah.
Mentally, physically,
Yeah.
everything. So yeah, when you get the right fit, the right bike,
We're
it
definitely
should-
getting there.
It should gel and you should move along really
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
I've been surprised after when I had the green machine. I think I rode.
I miss that bike.
I do too, actually.
Bring it back.
I had a bike fit on it, and I think I gained 10 to 20 watts.
Oh, wow.
Just from a bike fit.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
reckon.
purely because of position.
Mm.
And so I haven't had a bike fit on the BMC, and I'm wondering if I actually need to just go get some tweaks done.
Maybe.
Because it's fairly well in to what I had the green machine dialed in at, but the frame is different.
Yes.
And so I don't think, I haven't tinkered too much, but it feels kind of okay. But I think, it could do with some more tinkering. But positioning is king.
It is.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's like the fact that I did get the bike fit and I've had, Alex and Giles Hamburg and crossdresser and my bike fitter just, tinkering around doing things for me. Because honestly, I still don't understand half this shit.
But I think also like not Marita Carey.
Chris
Martin is a whole new, like...
It's another level.
It's another level
That
of
bike
bike
is
compared
designed
to
to go
Marita Carey.
fast.
I've gone from my, non-Trojan horse to a, like...
Stallion,
Yeah.
unicorn. Yeah. But I mean, I think though, like I'm a big believer that it's not all about the bike that you ride.
I'm also with that.
That
Do you
you
think
can
it's
actually
psychological?
get a little bit of his, feel good, look good,
Yeah.
do good as
I
well.
look
But
so good.
I reckon if you shoved your wheels from Chris Martin onto Marita Carey, just the wheels, because
Yeah.
you can do that,
Yeah.
you would notice a remarkable difference
Yeah.
in Marita Carey.
Well, because the wheels on the Cervelo, or Chris Martin as we call it,
Yeah.
are deeper, lighter,
Yeah.
and just overall more sexy.
And that would help you carry that speed. And
Yes.
so I just challenge you one time, do it.
I did
Just
that
go out for a
when I
ride
was
on
trying
Marita
to
Carey.
make the S-Works work.
Yeah.
I was swapping the wheels from the Cannondale to the S-Works. I
Yeah.
was moving, like I had changed head stems. I changed lots of stuff, trying to get it to a spot where I was like, it feels the same.
Yeah, okay.
Positioning is the same, identical almost, but the geometry of the frame slightly different, which makes the feel of the bike different.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
for science, maybe I should.
Maybe you should.
Or maybe I shouldn't because I'd probably fuck it up.
You're just going to take mental notes of the little things you do change and go, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Go back
Yeah.
to where
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we get so scared about changing
Ah,
anything after we've had it
especially
fitted.
me.
I'm the same. But,
'Cause that shit's
just
expensive,
change
man.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like, because you've always got you should
Mm.
have the measurements to get it back to where it was.
Yeah.
But, just fiddle around.
Yeah.
Do we think we'll see the BMC back on the racetrack?
I look, if there's going to be some version of Summer Crits this year, I would love to
That's a
commit
very
to.
good point.
Yeah, I would love
I
to
don't
commit to
think-
doing them
I don't think we are.
because I think I can get out of work on Tuesdays and if it's going to be Tuesdays and be there. I know there's definitely, if you're a Masters racer,
Yeah, I
there's
did
going to
see
be
that.
Masters crits 100%, even though
Where?
it'll be
You
disrupted.
can't do them. You're not old enough.
No, but like where and why?
I think
Big
Big
Park
Park
on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, they're going to try and coordinate it for as long as they can with it, even with the disruptions of V8s.
Oh.
Because I think V8s is meant to be December, isn't it? So
it's just the amount of track prep / work
yeah,
they're
so
gonna do.
and it's not all that much track to rip up, but but I guess there might have to be some certain
They could do
special track to put down because it's special for whatever race cars, whatever.
Bogan.
Can't
When
just
all
be
the
road.
bogans literally come awake from their hibernation.
Needs to be
yeah.
can thrown resistant or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
literally.
But yeah, I would love to commit to racing again. I just getting your head around a new job is just
It's
a
massive.
big task.
It comes back
so-
to that, like
like not just a
feel
new,
good.
not just a new job, but a new career.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
So,
So it's
I,
mental capacity too.
I'm 5 weeks deep. I think I should be able to. I'm feeling good about it though. But yeah,
Speaking of feeling good, we forgot to acknowledge Frankie was on the podium.
Oh yeah.
did actually.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. I completely
Sorry, you
forgot
raced
that.
women's Bs,
for the first time.
Women's B grade.
and then what happened? So take us
Yeah,
through your
'cause-
race. Just summarize the race.
Okay,
for us.
okay. So there was 4 of us.
Woo!
And I was really nervous because I didn't know what bees was going to be like. Obviously, it's going to be harder. And basically what happened is our group split into 2. So there
Yep.
was 2 at the front and then me and a lady at the back. I felt like I was going to give up. But the lady that I was riding with, she was really nice. And she let me just sit on her wheel. And then we just
Yep.
helped each other. And we ended up catching
Yep.
That's so good.
one of
So
the...
So were the other two just not working together?
One of them was way fitter than the other, and
Yeah.
eventually
Okay, yeah.
one got dropped.
Yeah.
So she come back. Well, these guys caught up to her.
Yeah, and the unfit one got dropped.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
like a Paris-Roubaix. Never give up because you don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
I've had a stellar win at Murray Bridge doing that. I
Yeah.
got dropped in a breakaway of 2.
Yeah.
I got dropped
Yeah.
in no man's land between the guy at front and
And the bunch.
came back to the guy in front and won.
Wow. That's
Anyway,
amazing.
it's not my win to celebrate. You caught back onto
I
the
did.
main. You
And-
dropped a one, so it was a group of three.
Yes, and so there was 3 of us.
Yep.
Now I have a bit of a bone to pick here.
Yeah.
So I really think that there needs to be installed this etiquette to not be a dickhead.
We are talking about cycling here.
Yeah.
No, I know, but seriously,
That's a general life etiquette principle I'd like to instill in my life. No dickheads.
like there was 3 of us, and I just had one lady who was very rude, and just I don't think there's a place for that in like the sport. There was 3 of us. We're here to have a good time. Like there's no need to personally attack.
But that was in the context of you were caught on the front of the bunch and trying
You didn't
to
wanna be
drop
there.
back, and
Yes.
you were slowing down, trying to swerve out, and they were just following your wheel,
Yes.
not pulling to the front.
So
And
this-
they were saying
yeah.
you're being dangerous, and
And I was like,
you were
"Get
like,
at
I'm
the
just trying to
front.
get off the fucking front.
Get up
and-
the front and do some
Yeah.
goddamn work. If you're not going to like the fact that I'm going to be speeding up and slowing down and swerving, because there was no one else around us,
Yeah.
right? So I just wanted to get her off my wheel. If she didn't like that, then get at the fucking front, okay? Do not start personally attacking me. Bloody approached Alex after the race and was just like, your team is dangerous, rider. And I was just like, you know what?
It's like her
I'm
new
here to-
bike, the wheel alignment wasn't quite right. Okay, just calm down.
I'm here for a good time, and I'm here
long
to
time.
just ride my bike and just
Yeah.
have fun. And it's just like little
I'm
things
just,
like
I
that.
got my L plate. I'm gonna slap L plates on your bike next
my
time.
God.
But no, but seriously, like
Yeah.
if that happens in the race, and like I guess it happens, you'd see it happen in Bs.
We do,
and-
but because there's so many of us, it's warranted to potentially yell at people and make
It
a scene
is,
because
there
you might
was
bring down the whole
3.
bunch. Yeah,
Yeah.
there
there's
was
3 of you.
3 of us.
Yeah.
No one
Next
else
time,
around.
you've just got to back off the pedals completely and just be prepared that that's when she's probably going to attack you because you've slowed right down. And
I
just
got
let
to-
her come round.
I literally got to 25.
Seriously,
Yeah,
and
no,
just
drop.
said-
Stop.
Just. Have you
Seriously,
seen the end of a
stop.
pro tour race? They're literally doing like 10 k's an hour trying to
Yeah.
get each other to come round.
It's
Yeah.
just,
Like stop pedaling, and just like she'll have no other option to
But
just
to go
pedal
around
past you.
she just didn't like the fact that I was.
Just be like, hey, does anyone else want a coffee? I'm just going to go grab one.
And
from the
honestly, if
cafe."
that was me caught behind, if like that was what I was seeing, I'd be like, stuff this. Like I'm riding my own race
Yeah.
now. Like,
Yeah.
see you later. And then if you jump on, then I can then control how I come off the front and would sit behind you, and
Yeah.
then I would just start controlling it
Yeah.
if my fitness allowed. At the moment, I couldn't control that.
Well, anyway, if this person's listening to the podcast,
Fuck you.
no, not fuck you. Just like
Pull your head in.
come up to me after the race. Okay, first of all.
Oh,
Talk-
you want to like
no.
front
I'm not
them.
gonna throw hands, but just like the fact that she had to go around and parade, right? Just come to me and talk to me,
Yeah.
right? If it's genuinely an actual problem and you think I'm doing anything genuinely dangerous, talk to me. Don't be a wanker.
Yeah.
And
I'm-
I just think
yeah.
that goes for like anyone that's
Cycling is a very
right?
weird sport like that, though.
But just
Yeah.
why
Like,
can't
I
we
even
be
find
nice?
myself getting fired up at things that I wouldn't, if it was not cycling, I wouldn't be fired up for.
Why?
I don't know what it is.
It's fucking
I think
testosterone.
part of it is like you're caught in the bunch
I don't know.
and you're like, my life is flashing before my eyes here. 'Cause if we hit the deck and going like 40, 50 k's an hour, it's gonna friggin' hurt. But yeah, also like you just want to like, how hard is it to ride in this freaking straight line?
Yeah, that is.
But like I said, if you're legitimately trying to get off the front and they're getting frustrated with your race tactics,
I was just
It's-
trying to shake them.
it's
That's
up
all
to
I was
them
doing.
Next time,
to
attack.
take control of their own race. Like, why, if she's gonna stay behind you and get annoyed at your dangerous riding, why is she staying behind you?
But the thing
She
is,
could have taken the choice
yeah,
and
I
then
know.
gone off and done her own
I know,
thing.
but the thing is, right? I could have attacked, yes, but I have you. I have Queen Laquifa. I have like literally everyone that's ever spoken to me about race tactics, and I've just got you guys on my head being like, "Do not stay on the front. Do not stay on. Do not do any
It's the
hard
worst
work."
place to be.
Do you know what I mean?
We were doing that whilst you get your feet in racing. Once you're confident or a little bit curious, fucking hit them. Hit them hard, especially. Like, do
Alex
it into the
knows.
wind.
I'm a big
I
culprit
am
for
the
that.
worst, but I'm like, I'm not doing anything. 3 laps in. See ya!
I've done the same.
But you've
Regrets.
got to be curious too. You got to have a dig. Like if it's not, you're never going to know if you don't have a shot.
And it takes a few races to figure out. Like the old classic, 2 laps to go, and you're pulling through, and you're like, oh, I'm in a good spot. It's 10 riders. I'm like 10 riders deep. Good spot coming to final lap, and then like next minute, I'm on the front.
No.
Damn it. Well, better give it a shot. It happens. So, but yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, mate.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. It's just like
It's heaps annoying though, isn't it?
It is a little
It's
bit.
racing.
And maybe
It's
this is
racing.
just my little cool at the cycling community. Just be like, just calm down,
Just
man.
chill.
Yeah.
Just be love.
Be a nice
We'll never get
gal,
that from the
guy.
cycling community, especially in the racing.
Especially with
Okay.
competitiveness coming into it. But anyway,
Yes.
that's enough about our weeks. Let's jump right into it. The main reason why we exist. Let's see who's been spinning up the summit this week and check out the times for the folks that have been giving us a show. It might be the fast guys, it might be the slower ones, and it's everyone in between. But like we said, we will dive into the rides and data a little bit more, and then we'll see who and what is called Frankie's eyes on the leaderboards with some hand picks for some fun and analysis.
So, guys, before we get into it, so I've obviously made 2 spreadsheets because we missed last week's.
1.5 spreadsheets.
Yes, 1
Yes.
point. So, how are we going to attack this? Are we
So
going to...
I'm going to run through last week's top man and woman and
Okay.
fast men.
Yep.
This is from the week ending 7th of the 8th?
No, the
The
15th.
15th of the 8th? Oh,
And I
wait.
want to run through last week's because fastest man, not the Real Chamois, not the
Not
Colossal
the Wang
Wang,
of the Colossal.
but coming in
Oh,
with a 12:28
hang about. Here we go.
was Zooey Blubberworth.
How good is
Zwee!
Doesn't have as good a name as the Real
No.
Chamois and the Colossal Wang, but he's rolled in with a 12:28, 418 watts, 26.4 kW.
2 seconds off the PB as well.
I actually really love that it's Zooey Blubble. It just kind of slaps the
But-
Real Chamois and the colossal
Yeah.
in the face.
A total of 19 kilometres for their ride.
Oh, they drove to the face of the summit, didn't they?
Absolutely tiny.
On their e-bike.
And
Epic.
Mrs. Consistent for the last few weeks. Wahooligan again last week.
Awesome.
Again.
36k day
Yep.
with a 16:41
Good old 36k ride.
Yeah.
That's kind of the up the summit, down Monty, or down
flex.
down Green Hill Road loop. Yeah, it's epic. Awesome.
All right, so but taking us for the last week's men in the 17-minute bunch, we've got Wattlebug. I think we need to ban Frankie from
No,
this.
no, what? It's a cute name.
Wattlebug.
Yes.
I think I actually know who this is.
1704 for Wattlebug.
Yep.
Out of an 57k day.
Yep.
77k day, sorry. 162 beats per minute. I reckon there's more in that.
I think there is too.
Ooh, a PB from Ping Pong.
Hey, ping pong.
Yeah.
By
Yay.
1 second.
No, it wasn't 1 second. It was actually, they had not been on the podcast before. They've got a PB. I couldn't see what their previous PB was.
Well, that's not what the spreadsheet
The
says.
spreadsheet is saying that there's
It's
a PB.
so broken. We need
Anyway.
to start again one week. Maybe next year.
Third place, 1711 Wheel of Fortune.
Hey,
no
good
other
name.
data except 19.1 k's an hour. Fourth place, Baby Princess with a 1716. Now, 1716, Josh.
Yeah.
340 watts of power.
Wow.
Does that-
I think that's what
they're
my
probably-
15-minute flat.
I
watts
did
was.
1424 at 320 watts.
Oh,
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
I'd love to
So-
be able to push 340 watts again.
They're not a baby.
But only
Yeah, and not a baby.
159 beats per minute.
Yeah. So I don't know. Just
Bloody hell.
good old power wattage bazooka.
And lastly, with a 1717 but a PB of 14 flat,
Wow.
the horse.
AKA Alex.
That would. I don't know what would annoy me more. I mean, a PB of 14 flat
14
is
0,
amazing.
yeah.
But one
it's
more
not a
second is sub
13.59.
14.
Anyway, Frankie, take us through last week's women's time.
Yes. Well, so we're doing the 22-minute bracket. So coming in first, we've got Trash Wee Hooper Bottom.
Oh my god, are they related to Zooey Blubberworth?
They did a 22-26 and their PB is 18:51. No power data, but they've got a heart rate of 160, so just chilling.
Just a nice 48k ride.
Now,
Mike,
the
what?
next one,
What?
she raced with us.
She did.
Yeah.
She did. I think, did she get dropped?
She did unfortunately get dropped.
Yes, and I spoke to her after the race, and she was like, "Yeah, man, I'm so unfit." And I'm like,
Oh yes, so
Bitch.
unfit.
"You are like in A grade racing at like 12,000 watts. Like, calm down. You're fit, relative." Anyway, so microscopic noodle bag did 22:35, PB of 14:26. So just obviously a warm up.
Do you know what? If I was going up Norton Summit and she rode alongside me for my PB, I would be pissed. I'd be like, the last sprint at the top for 4 seconds? No.
Yeah.
Third,
This is not fair.
Third, we have the Suburban Yahoo. So they have just come back from, I think, Berlin, doing Commonwealth Game things. Yes.
Nice.
I think they came first in something, which I should have probably researched.
Velodrome.
That was the
Teams.
kayaking.
Team Pursuit, was it?
Pursuit, I reckon.
Yeah, nice. So she did a 22:43, was also at the race, came third, I believe.
Probably did that on a fixie, I reckon, as well.
Probably. Then we have the Magpie Whisperer. So they did 22:54. Oh my, what was that? Have you been attacked yet?
Not yet.
No, but I've seen reports on the Facebook
Listeners,
groups for Adelaide
send us
Cycling.
in on Instagram with the magpie attacks.
It started.
Yeah.
It started.
I've never been attacked by a magpie.
Oh my god,
You just
they are
haven't
so
ridden-
ferocious these years.
You
Really?
haven't ridden Ridgeland Drive on Norton Summit,
Hallett Cove.
Corkscrew Road,
Hallett Cove
Hallett
train
Cove,
station.
or is that what's that one known as?
He's
at
the
Hallett Cove?
psycho that
Yeah,
like, tries to
Major.
stab your
Is that
eyeballs
Major?
out.
No, that's Major's Road Magpie on the Southern Expressway. Magpies have got names and reputations to uphold.
How long do they live for?
Years? I
They
don't know.
remember you too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Ridgeland Drive,
Well, no
which
wonder
comes
why.
off of
We're off
Norton
topic,
Summit.
but
There's always
what-
one on there.
What was your worst magpie attack?
I can't remember. I
I've
hate
got
the one
two.
on Corkscrew Road.
Yeah, because
you
you're going
come-
so slow and you
Yeah.
can't stop because you fall over.
And your heart rate is usually through the roof there anyway.
Oh my
and
God.
then you're preparing yourself for the slaughterfest of the actual like the
climb.
screws. And I don't know if we could deviating off topic here
I
a
know.
little bit, but whenever I get attacked by a magpie, I shrug the shit out of my neck and I go, and that really jars my neck. It's so sore. So yeah,
What was
but Corkscrew Road, I think is my worst. I don't think I've ever drawn blood off one, but I've had a few friends that have had
Didn't you get like
ear or
rabies and
something
shit?
No.
Nah.
I've got two really bad ones, but I was coming out of Cuddly Creek.
Yep.
And you know that little climb as you get towards like the Kersbrook turn off? That
Nope.
big round.
Oh yeah, Tipper Road.
So anyway,
yeah,
I had my headphones in
Yeah.
and I
you
literally
didn't
just
even
stood
see
up.
it coming.
Just stood up to start pedaling out of the saddle and
Yeah.
then like he hugged my face,
Oh,
like
no.
wings and
You
all,
got
and I was
feathers
just
in
like,
your face. Yeah.
and then my headphone's gone flying out. So then I've
no.
stopped and I was like, "Where's my headphone?" And then I like, there's my headphone over there, and I look up and he's just like,
Oh,
and it's literally as soon as I get it, he's just dive bombing me again. And I was like, "Come on, dude!" Like I couldn't. I was clipped out and just getting KO'd by this thing.
Why do
Oh,
they get so
man.
aggressive? Do we know?
They're protecting
Because
the
they're
nest.
protecting the nest.
But you're not even near the nest.
No,
bro.
but
you
they're...
could be. Yep.
Yeah.
You wait.
You wait.
The one on Norton Summit though, when he gets you
Ridgeland.
on the way down, you'll be doing
Oh.
60 k's an hour, and he's flapping his wings next to your shoulder. You're like,
It's the word. I think there's a few on Gorge Road.
Yeah.
There's also one out at One Tree Hill, and he gets me every time on the flat as you're coming out to. Is it William? No, I don't know. Somewhere out there to one of those roundabouts, and he pings you on the straight every time, and it's not just once. He's
Yeah.
a three time
he's the one
stinger.
that goes for the whole like half a k.
Yeah, he just keeps going, and because it's such a straight line of sight, I reckon from his nest. So
You know when
yeah.
you're coming from Williams down to Kersbrook,
Yep.
and you've just got those.
Oh, the rollers.
rollers?
Yeah.
So I was coming back from there one time, and there must have been 10 nests because I just did not get for 11 kilometers, just getting pummeled, and like my adrenaline was so hard, I was like sprinting.
It's like a gauntlet the whole time.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
See, I've heard from science that apparently magpies do not like men more.
What are
than
you saying?
I'm saying that they just usually attack men more than they do women.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I used to have an attacker black and white striped jersey.
Yeah.
No magpie attacks. We were like
I reckon,
one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I reckon you need to bring that back.
Yeah.
Big one with
Slightly
magpie.
too big for me.
I reckon
these
get
days.
get the team kit changed to black and white.
Anyway,
Sorry, back to
the
what we were
women.
doing.
the Magpie Whisperer
yeah.
conveniently.
Did it 22:54. And then lastly, we have
It's
the
a pigeon.
Jesus Christ, Alex. And next
I don't
we
know
have.
about this next one.
Well, I was yeah.
You were running out of names.
Your bike went up there on its own?
My bike, it was pissed off that I've just dumped it.
Yeah.
So it went off on its own. Marita Carey has done a 23-minute flat because there was only 4 people that did 24 minutes.
We're going to need to change that name because
Exactly.
you can't have a bike
Yeah, they'll
and
have to
also
get a PB to get that.
Exactly.
a rider named. So
Get a PB, Marita Carey.
Well, not too far off it, so...
Now, Josh, there's one hand pick from last week that
There
Frankie's
is.
given us.
Would you like me to go through
I
it?
would
So,
love
Yes,
I mean,
please.
this...
I mean,
I'll just start off with the percentage from PB.
It's
It's
spreadsheet.
negative 5,066% from
So
their
this person's
PB.
got on a plane and flown to Egypt with Strava on.
You didn't even bother to put it in ride length from your hand pick, but I can see why it caught your eye.
Yeah.
They've got a PB of
2 minutes 31.
2 minutes 31.
I fucked up.
Yeah, we know.
And they've got a time this week of 57 minutes and 8 seconds
That
Right,
was real,
so-
though.
for the Flapperberry fudge whistle.
So
Yes.
here's my like diagnosis of this ride.
Yeah.
No wheels,
Oh,
No
fuck's
wheels.
sake.
no seat,
No seat,
not the auto pause on their thing,
no auto.
and 3 terrifying magpies. Just like,
Just took off their helmet, got the
this
spikes,
poor
and
bloke's
just like,
running up there with his bike frame on his shoulder.
Actually, I think they were reinserting the cable ties to the top of their helmet at that
No,
stage.
If you
So
do that, you're off the pod.
yeah,
Do not.
no cable ties on helmets.
Anyway.
It does not work. Anyway, so that was last week's times. This
Frankie.
week's times.
We should just go through the top
Holy
male and female,
dooly.
I think.
Yeah, I think so because
Because
this
it's
is
all
impressive.
Yeah. So we have
A newbie?
what? A newbie?
Yeah,
no.
for the top man.
Oh, everyone, Alex is trying to be funny. So the top person for this week is, oh my God, the real Shamoy. Who would have guessed?
Hey, Rushamoy, back at the top.
Yep.
He must be
And so-
very...
Because we're recording on a Saturday.
Oh my God, Colossal Wang doesn't know.
No, he does. So I put it out earlier this morning saying, hey, boys, recording early, pod. And they're like, this is outrageous. And I was like, guess who showed initiative this week? The real Shamoy.
No, but I think he would be a bit sour because when he didn't get on top of the Strava leaderboards, when they both went up with the Rushamoy and the Colossal,
11:58,
and
yeah.
he was second, I think he's just come out this week swinging.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Take that,
So-
Colossal Wang.
Congratulations, the
12:21.
real Shamoy.
Well done.
What did he do?
12:21.
Oh,
I've seen that 4 times now.
guy. Seriously.
But yeah,
Yeah,
PB.
Just think about
Probably
that.
just did that in Zone Blue as well.
12:21.
It's very fast.
That is
Very
like
fast.
30% faster than you.
or
that-
5,620.
97 million.
That's double Norton's for J-Ho at the moment, I reckon.
Yeah, back.
Yeah.
And this is interesting.
Yes. So
is
we
very
haven't
interesting.
seen this name for a while.
No.
wow.
And Alex is actually quite shocked. I can see it in his body language.
I
He's
can't even
sweating.
see it. I don't even have the spreadsheet up. I
She
can't
tapped
find
me
it.
on the shoulder the other day when I was out doing some intervals. So
Tapped you on the shoulder. Hey, how
she
you
just
going?
came past. I was like, what the?
I'm in zone. I'm in zone 5.
I'm
Yep,
doing
I'm
like
in zone
500
blue.
watts, and you're like, g'day.
Zone blue's good, isn't it? Yep.
Anyway, who is it?
It's Burnt Coblo.
Oh, the burnt cob loaf.
Ooh,
Wow.
See you, hooligan.
What do they ride?
1838.
Awesome.
Their PB is a 1611. So I thought they were going to try and beat their PB. What happened there?
We did speak about that a couple
We
of times.
did.
in
We
this
did.
stuff.
I think end of this year, burnt cob
I
loaf.
think
Yeah.
summertime shit is going to get turned upside down.
Well, to be fair, like I've still got to get below 18 minutes, and I haven't touched the summit for a very long time. So that hasn't died, by the way, everyone. Those bets are still up, unless Alex sells Alana's bike.
It's not Alana's bike.
No, they will stick. So well done to burnt cob loaf and the real
Yes,
chamois for
yes.
this week.
I
Good
actually
work.
need to get
Yeah.
me a PB up there. I haven't done a solid time up there for a number of years.
You should
Yeah.
try. You
Hey, we'll be
literally-
back.
We'll be
We'll be back.
You literally run a podcast about Norton PBs, so maybe you should try.
I'm encouraging everyone else,
That's our job.
including you.
Anyway, it's a ripper week of
Yeah,
cycling
some
coming up in
pretty cool
Adelaide.
shit coming up.
Oz Cycling 2022 Road State Champs next Saturday.
Who's doing it?
Alex is doing it. He has signed up. My
Holy
Palonga.
Don't tell everyone. There's only like 3 in my grade.
Perfect.
I'm on the podium.
27th of August. My Palonga.
My Palonga.
My Palonga.
100 kilometres away from where I live as well, so that's a long ride out.
It's going to be epic. Short little gravel section.
30 mil tyres.
30 mil
essential.
tyres. Win.
Done.
Guaranteed third at this
No,
stage
because
with the
they
entry
start
list.
all of the grades at once.
Yeah, perfect. So you won't even know who's who.
I have to hang on to the wang.
Yeah.
Oh my.
28th of August, Oz Cycling 2022. So the next day, there's the state time trial championships.
Are you?
So
any
we
of
don't
you
really
doing
get
that?
that. That's
Can I
out
borrow
at
your
my Palonga as well. Then just it's because we're getting in early
Yeah,
here.
because I want to see like everyone from Adelaide
Yeah.
signed up for this.
Everyone needs to sign up for this. It's the Norwood Cycling Club Crit Championship, Sunday, the 11th of September.
You won't be here.
You need to come back from
You
MoreBars
need to come back for 4 hours.
Okay, we'll
and
just
ride it.
forward an angry email to my boss.
And then there's also the Bike Melrose,
That's happening
18
this
and
coming
6
weekend.
hours of Melrose
Mountain
biking endurance race. Get out to there if you want to ride some dirty tracks as well.
Now, before we continue on to our comedic outro, there's one other event which Alex has posed to us in the group chat. I don't know if you saw that, Josh.
No, I have
yes,
not.
I
So,
forgot about this.
there
So,
is apparently...
I'm not doing pedal pre, guys.
It's not the apparently. It happens every time we have the Tour Down Under
Yeah.
challenge ride.
So what does that actually mean?
Hey,
So,
they listened and we asked for it.
Don't you mean we listened and they... Oh, no, yes. Sorry.
Is that what it says on there?
Yeah, so apparently the... What is it called?
is it the West Bank?
We asked for it and they listened?
Tour Down Under is going up Norton Summit. Hells yeah.
Wait, the challenge tour is going up Norton Summit. Hey-oh!
Woo! But apparently Josh said that we have to all do it together.
I know.
Josh.
Oh,
said?
sorry, Alex.
Alex said Josh and Frankie
I've
need
been
to do
very
it.
quiet on
Yeah.
the socials this week.
And
So.
we're going to get a lot of other people to do it too.
So how does it work? You pay $220
Get a
or whatever
fancy
it is,
jersey.
and then
And you have to wear it. And it has to be oversized.
Yeah, oversized, and you have to have
Yeah.
your pockets hanging past your ass full of shit.
Full of,
Really?
full of bars for the day.
And
yeah.
the roads are closed, so
Yes.
we're going
Yeah.
up Norton Summit, Corkscrew, and what was the other
I
one?
think we end up at Lofty.
Yeah.
It goes like up Norton Summit, then out to Williamstown,
Yeah, something like that.
and then back
Oh,
down
Checker
the
Hill.
gorge. and
Checkers
then
Hill. Oh my god.
The backside of Checkers?
Frankie up Checkers Hill.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's the
Why?
backside of Checkers though,
Doesn't
isn't
matter.
it?
They're both shit.
And then you come
God.
down the front of Checkers? Is there the map on there? Do you have the map
It
there?
was 123 kilometers apparently. I don't have the map.
Oh, that's
like
heaps.
it.
That's an easy ride.
But
I'll
my-
be fit by then.
My problem is...
There's my goal.
If we're
I'm
gonna-
back for the challenge tour, guys. I'm back.
Jesus Christ, someone get him a Valium. My problem is, if we're,
Valium
all gonna,
delivery.
if we're gonna all ride it together, I'm gonna get
No,
dropped.
you're not, because you've got time to get fit.
Dude, have you seen me at the moment?
Okay.
And I
Well.
like thrive, and you guys.
Yeah.
Can we
Suffering.
have a podcast like
I'll
crew?
need Alex next to me with his
Cramp
little
fix.
cramp fixes. Especially if we're going down the gorge. It's
Alright.
guaranteed.
Well, this is it, listeners. We're gonna do the challenge tour. So
We
if
want
you
you to
would
come with us.
please come along with us because I need someone to like push me up Corkscrew.
Yeah.
You will
Mostly.
need someone to push you up Checkers.
Well, I've never been up there, so
Oh, it is the greatest hill ever.
what would you prefer, Corkscrew or Checkers Hill?
For pure
For
pain?
Pure pain.
Checkers.
What's the percentage incline?
22.
Fuck, a what?
Yeah. It's
It
ridiculous.
is like
It's 3 minutes.
every time the
It's
challenge
3
tour
to 4
goes up
minutes.
there, people are pushing their bikes.
3 to 4 minutes of pure hell.
Yeah.
Like pure hell.
And then it's downhill.
Because you probably have to be like above your FTP by like 1,000,000% to just not stop.
Yeah. And you can't
So
sit down.
if you sit down, I have done it sitting down,
Yeah,
and
you
the front
can.
wheel's like bouncing
Yeah.
off the ground.
You're literally
No.
like one.
No, no.
yeah.
I will fall off.
No.
Anyway,
You'll be right.
You do zigzags.
But you can't walk.
Oh, is that like when you took me up that bloody...
Penfold
Is it
Road.
like that?
Yeah.
Or
No,
worse?
It's way steeper
Like
than that.
so much deeper than that. And you already have like
3
100
times as
Ks on the
long.
legs.
We'll take you out there. Anyway,
So it must go up Checkers and then come up, and then you go up Corkscrew as well. Dude,
What?
this is gonna be epic.
such a good
We
ride.
No,
need to
it's
start
not.
training. We're starting training. This is it. Done.
Can
Cool.
we do our ramp test all together then?
We can on an episode
if
coming
you
up.
don't fucking bleed on
When,
my
when do you
floor.
go to when do you go to MoreBars for another 6 weeks?
10th of September.
All right, so we need to do it before. When's your next one? I can just jump
I
in
can
whenever.
just do
I don't have one, so I can just book it in.
Sick. Let's do it. Done.
Done. Okay.
Listeners, if you've enjoyed yourselves, why don't you give us a follow through your favourite podcast, Apple Access, or our episodes through YouTube? Because
We set that.
Captain Auto thing over here.
Yeah, I got my nerd on and figured out how to get it auto updated to
Yeah,
YouTube.
boy.
So yes, please subscribe, hit the bell icon. And don't forget
What
to
was
tell all
that,
your
God?
friends and share it with everyone.
We are also all over the socials where we give you updates, info, and let you know when new episodes are out, along with other podcast news and information. I don't know why I just decided to
why?
channel my
I like
inner-
that.
Go
I
back
appreciate
to the
it.
Harogazamas again.
Oh my god, Alex, no!
What?
Anyway, how do the listeners support the podcast?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
How do they support the
How
podcast?
can they give us some dollary dues?
They direct debit into my account.
Here's my BSP account number.
My
www.frankiesonlyfans.com.
My BSB account number is 123 Big
You
Dog.
don't even remember the PIN for your computer, let alone your account number.
Anyway, so we still have our Buy Me a Coffee page, and all the money that you donate to us goes directly into our equipment or any prizes or any, I don't know, drugs.
No drugs.
My doping.
But honestly, if you seriously like what you're hearing, head to Buy Me a Coffee page. Really easy thing to do. And we've still got some OG stickers left, and we'll post them out to you. You know.
Yeah, and whilst you're there, we'd love your feedback. Know your thoughts, so hit us up. Let's have a chat through our Facebook or Instagram page, or shoot us an email, radelaidesummer@gmail.com.
And with that, I've got nothing witty to say, but we'll see you out on the summit this week.
Look at this
See ya!